Welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. Today I'm going to focus on prepping my car and my house for winter. So what I'm about to show you is what I keep in my car for winter in case emergency were to happen. I'll show you my original kit, what I would normally keep in my car, and then prior to filming this, I did some research and I found that I needed to add some stuff to my kit. Come on. I'm going to start by showing you the things that I would normally keep in my car in the winter and what I've done in years past. So, I usually keep a small blanket in my car, an extra coat, an extra pair of snow pants if I were to have to walk in snow, boots, a scarf, gloves, a face mask and neck shield, a buff, an extra pair of warm socks. Also included in my kit is a bag of kitty litter. This can help with traction if you're stuck and can't get going. Also in my original kit, I always keep one of these ice scrapers with me. I love this one because it can keep your hand warm as you're scraping the ice off. When I typed in Google, what things should you put in your car for winter, some additional things popped up that hadn't crossed my mind or I just hadn't been putting in my winter kit. And so going forward this year, I did pull those things and I am going to have them in my car. So one suggestion was to have hot hands. So I have a set of 4 hot hands and 4 toe warmers. Online it said to have a flashlight. I don't have a flashlight, but I have a headlamp, so I'm gonna bring one of those. Because I was downstairs in my camping stuff, I grabbed an emergency blanket. And again, because I was downstairs in it, I was like, oh, maybe some toilet paper and little wet towelettes. Okay, this is new for my kit. It said to have like a portable battery charger or power bank. And so this is just a spare one that I had at the house that I'm gonna charge up and keep in the car. Along with that, if you're gonna have the charger, you also need the cords for it. This was previously in my car. It's like a rinky-dink first aid kit. I mean, there's like some Band-Aids in it. Might give you some peace of mind. One thing that I'm a little bit puzzled about that I want to keep in the car is water. It said to have water and snacks, and if I'm keeping the water in my car, it's gonna freeze. And so I looked online for suggestions to not keep your water from freezing, and it said to like keep it in an insulated cooler. I don't foresee myself doing that, so I did the next best thing I could think of. I just had some water bottles laying around and I'm filling them half full because obviously they're gonna freeze my car when it gets cold. And so even though it's not a lot of water, I have 4 filled up, so that would be equal to 2 full bottles of water that I could thaw out if I needed it. One more thing that's in my car that I always keep in here is a set of jumper cables. I think a super practical gift that you could give a loved one this season is a portable jump starter. You can find different types online, but that would allow someone to jump their car without having assistance from someone else or another car. So if they were by themselves, they could jump start their car alone. As far as prepping my house for winter goes, each year I've had to insulate the windows in my house. My house is 100 years old. No, literally, it was made in the 1920s. And so I'm due for new windows. I'm not quite ready to pull the trigger on it yet. So I will typically get like a window insulating kit and put it on the outside. It looks like saran wrap, and you tape this along the frame. So I say that I'm saran wrapping my house. Now, one slight problem that I ran into is last year I bought like a bundle set from eBay, like someone was selling a window insulating kit for real cheap and had a bunch of different things in there. And so I used all of the outdoor insulating kits, like you would put it on the outside, but I'm looking at the ones that were left over and these all say indoor. So I'm gonna do things a little bit differently this year. I'm going to do the saran wrap, the cling wrap, on the inside. What these do is they prevent the drafts from outside coming into my house, and so it keeps the house a little warmer than if I had not done it. So let's take this inside and see how it goes. It says I need a hairdryer. I'm gonna see what the instructions are for the window insulating kits. I feel like it's probably similar to when I do the outdoor one. This comes with this, the tape, the tools needed, tape measure, scissors, hairdryer. Step 1, unfold film and cut to width of window, allowing some extra film on all sides. Step 2, firmly apply tape around window frame. Remove paper liner. Step 3, apply film to tape, reposition and stretch to remove wrinkles. Step 4, remove remaining wrinkles with a blow dryer. So that's like the same thing as the outdoor one, minus the hair dryer. I just did the measurements for the window. It is 8 foot by 5 foot. Okay, so with one kit, I'll be able to do 2 windows. I'm running into a problem, and I don't know if it's because this kit is old or like past the date, but I have the tape up here, and I'm going to peel the paper part off so the sticky part is left, but the sticky part is sticking to the tape. It's not wanting to detach. And so I'm wondering if I need to get new kits where the tape's actually going to pull apart from the paper. I'm up on a ladder and I may have gotten a good enough start to pull. Dang it! So let me show you what's happening. So I was able to get a good start and pull this off, but then it just, I don't know, it's not having a clear detachment off. I'm pulling this off. I have this tape left over from last year, so this was the one for outdoor use, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it. That was a good call using this other tape because this is what it's supposed to do. It should just peel like this right off. The tape is around the frame of this window and this window. I'm going to put up the cellophane stuff. Okay, I think I'm going to call that good enough on this. The next thing it says to do to tighten it up is to use the hair dryer. So I'm going to do that next, and then I'll trim the stuff that's on the sides. I wasn't really sure if the hair dryer was going to be effective, but I've used it on this window, and what I'm noticing is there aren't wrinkles in this side of the window, whereas I don't know if you can catch it from the light. I haven't done this window, and so I'll use the hair dryer on that and then show you what it looks like. I think you can tell just from that short clip that when it heats up the cellophane, it tightens it, and so it's giving it a more clear finish where it doesn't necessarily look like you have cling wrap on your windows. It's now time to cut off the excess, so this stuff that's hanging out to the side, I'm going to trim. Alright, that's 2 windows down out of lots more throughout the house. Thanks for joining me on day 6 as I prepped my car and my house for winter. Let me know in the comments below, what do you put in your car to prep for winter? And do you have an old house like mine? And what do you do to keep it warm? See you tomorrow.